Good morning, everyone. I am not going to be there today, so I wanted to just make a video for you to see what you're going to be working on. If you're in person, you will have a substitute in the room with you, so please be on your best behavior. And if you have any issues, let him know, and he'll do the best to get it back to me. Okay, so today we are going to continue our research process. We're actually getting ready to write now. So for today's lesson, you're going into Florida Virtual and doing 02.09. And I've also made a PowerPoint to go with it, so you can choose to kind of just click through the slides in lesson 02.09 and then use my PowerPoint to kind of get you through it. It's just explaining how to write a thesis and how to write an introduction paragraph. I will show you how to access both of those in just a second. The assignment for today is you download a worksheet that is on the lesson on page 6, and you will fill that in, and it's helping you write your thesis and your introduction paragraph, and you'll submit that to turn it in, or you'll submit that to Florida Virtual so I can check it off. If you are still working on some of these items, I put them in the reminders. I still have a lot of you who are missing your 3 credible sources, which is just a Word document with 3 URLs, and a 1 to 2 sentence explanation on why you chose them, what makes them credible. And then you needed to turn in the MLA graphic organizer where you have 7 different sources, which is going to be all the sources for your essay. And you collected the MLA information like the author, the title, and then you had a quotation that you would use in your essay. And then the last thing that we worked on last week was the works cited page. So make sure you have all of these in before you move on to this, the introduction and the thesis. Get all of these done first. So I'm going to just walk you through the Florida Virtual lesson and show you where to find my PowerPoint. You're going to log into Florida Virtual. I actually, so when you go into it, we're going into 02.09, the introduction. And like I said, you can just kind of go through the slides. I have a PowerPoint to go with this. So it's just getting ready to write your introduction and your thesis. It really starts on page 3 of 7. It tells you that we're going to look at the entire prompt and how to respond to it. It tells you how to write your thesis statement here, and then you do want to complete this check. They give you an example thesis statement, and you're going to check these boxes if it follows the rules of a correct thesis. So do complete that. Again, I'm going to show you my PowerPoint that has all this information as well. Then it tells you how to make your introductory paragraph. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ways to start off your introduction, your hook, and that's how you get your reader's attention. You can go through these little tabs and read about them, or you can look at my PowerPoint where I've written some examples for you guys. And then it explains what bridging statements are, which is also in my PowerPoint. And then on page 6, it gives you this worksheet. So this is how you're downloading the worksheet to turn in today. Page 6 of 7 on 02.09. You're going to do the same thing where we print or save. Oops. Why is this one not wanting to give me a save option? Okay, so in this case, it's not giving us a save option, and the instructions do say to copy and paste it into a Word document. So we're all going to just highlight it, click Control-C for copy, and then open a Word document to paste it. And it just basically walks you through what you learned in the lesson. So you're going to select a hook, and you're going to write the hook here. You're going to write 2 to 4 sentences to bridge or connect your hook and thesis statement. You'll write your thesis statement here, and then you'll put it all together in paragraph form. And this is what I need to check off to make sure that you're not going to miss any points on your actual essay. So let me lead you to my PowerPoint to kind of show you that in more detail. If you go to our Teams page and go to Files, I have uploaded, and it's under Thesis and Intro. You can click on it and then just go through the slides, and they will again walk you through what we learned in the lesson, just in a little bit more detail. So this is what a thesis statement is. A good thesis statement will have 1 sentence, it responds to the prompt, and it gives specific details about what you're covering in your essay. I've broken it down into steps. So you reread the prompt and figure out what the question is that it's asking. So our prompt is based on your research, identify and analyze a human rights issue in your novel and show how it relates to real life issues and affects people within the United States. So the question they're asking is, how does your human rights issue affect people in the United States? All you need to do for your prompt is answer the question and supply some details. Then it goes into the introduction paragraph and what it's going to include. I've given you the 6 different techniques and an example. So you can look through those and choose which technique you want to use to start off your essay. And then I've given you a little color-coded example. This is an entire introduction paragraph with our hook, my bridge statements, and my thesis. So again, your lesson for today is 02.09, the introduction. I'm going to be having you work on these today and tomorrow, so make sure that you do finish your research assignments first. If you guys have any questions, you can let me know through email, and I hope you have a wonderful Monday.